He said he was going to take a look and let us know, but then nothing after that.
We did a proper way, so you have 4 poles of coal. Actually, did the cube machine first, and then right after the cube machine, I said, okay, 4 guys, come, get it.
Wow.
Otherwise, you're holding the poles, it gets very heavy. You never saw a pop-up one?
No.
Pop-up one.
There's just 4 people holding poles with a canopy on top, and
Yeah, usually small weddings, under 20 people for sure. We do it after the heartbeat.
never saw that.
Yeah. And, yeah, the high hold. Wow. That's why it's interesting. I didn't know he had one like this. They're built.
He has real ones. Yeah.
Recently, we're doing a lot of that. We're doing like once a week.
Where do they do it? They do it up the stairs all the way in the front, or they'll do it on the middle beam?
I did it out of the stairs. Very intimate, very like private. Just it was a group, literally 10 people. It's actually really nice. So the whole thing was maybe like a half hour.
Yeah.
The only thing is like you get a little nervous with timing because sunset was like 7:20 something. You finished with power meeting 7:05. So that was part of the reason why I said get the actually let's just get the kid machine. That's what has to be done now. Then we can move to the ketubah. Now it's just the fact that we just had the kid machine before sunset. Now it's 25th of Elul. Now we'll move on and we'll have fun.
Right. Hi, Abraham.
Hi.
How's it going? Good morning.
Morning.
You have some kids there in person.
So we're getting Noam in person. He's going to be here in a couple of minutes. His dad went home to get him just now, so he'll be here in a couple of minutes. And you're online, and maybe we'll get a few more online, and hopefully we'll have more people in person also soon. I haven't seen them in a few months. Let's wait a couple of minutes. Maybe Noam will come on now. We'll come in person now, and we'll maybe get Eugene. We'll get maybe we'll get a few others.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How's it going, Jeff?
Good. How are you?
Thank God. Thank God. Waiting for Noam to come. I hear them on the stairs.
Did you happen to bring a shofar into the auditorium yet and try blowing it?
No, I meant to do it this morning, but I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. I'll come a little early. I'll do it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Yeah, the sound is going to be interesting.
It's a big room, so it's going to be a little bit tougher than a small room. Even though last year you did outside, so that's even tougher.
Yeah, last year I did it outside with the mask on the shofar, which was impossible. This year, no mask on the shofar. Can't do that. It was too tough last year.
No, there's no need to do that again.
Yeah. That should be fine. The sound bounces well in here.
No, it's a good room, by the way.
Yeah, the sound bounces well. I'm not at testing it out over the weekend. It's nice. Like you feel the sound reverberating through the room.
Okay. The room feels nice the way it's set up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I wish the bima were in the middle, but whatever.
I think that's a COVID thing.
I don't think so. 'Cause
Yeah, they discussed
inside,
it. They didn't want to have Benny breathing over everybody sitting in front of him.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Whatever.
is the rabbi there?
Rabbi's right here. Yeah,
Oh, tell him we need a garbage can.
we have one.
By the bima, you have a garbage can?
Why didn't we? Oh.
Am I wrong?
Not at all.
Have you seen Musaf with Benny standing there on
Yeah,
Rosh
yeah,
Hashanah?
yeah. That's funny. Hey, here we go. No, I'm here. Perfect.
Okay. You guys are up to what you do.
Well, which side do you want to sit on? This side or that side? This side. Okay, you sit right next to me. You can even be in the Zoom if you want to. Yeah. You come sit next to me.
Maybe next week I'll bring one person.
Okay.
Here we
I didn't know- I
Here we go.
mentioned,
I didn't know we were doing
Yeah,
that.
perfect.
didn't say it in the shop.
Okay, so we have Noam with me in person right here. And in a few weeks, we're going to start breakfast Sunday mornings. So if you're able to come in from Jersey, have breakfast. If not, then it's just going to be me and Noam and maybe a few others here eating breakfast. But let's get started. So here we are. We started Ashrei last week, right? Okay, Abraham, we started Ashrei last week. And we noted that in Tehillim, Ashrei, right? It's chapter 145, but it doesn't start with Ashrei Yoshevetecha or Ashrei Hamshekach Lo. It really starts Tehillah David, right? And we went and we found those other Pesukim somewhere else in Tehillim. The first Pasuk was in chapter, I think we said chapter 84, and then the second Pasuk was in the Pasuk right before, right? Ashrei Hamshekach Lo, Ashrei Ham Shadonai Elohav. Then chapter 145 starts Tehillah David. Okay, so let's pull up the other chapter. I hope it was 84, because otherwise I won't remember. Do you remember? You don't remember, right? I believe it was 84, like in the middle. Here it is, perfect. All right, you see it? So let's read it together, because we did a few Pesukim last week, if you remember. Let's read them all together, and we'll continue today. We'll read some more Pesukim, okay? On three all together. 1, 2, 3. Ashrei Yoshevetecha od yavelu chasela. Ashrei Hamshekach Lo. Ashrei Ham Shadonai Elohav. Tehillah leDavid. Arom Mincha Elohai HaMelech. Va'avarecha Shemcha le'olam va'ed. Is that all we did last week? That's all we got up to last week, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's read that one more time. That was beautiful. It was really very nice to hear. Let's do it one more time, and then we'll continue with the next Pesukim. Because the Ta'amim of Tehillim, they all, like every Pasuk pretty much sounds the same, almost the same. So we'll get to, we'll get to more Pesukim today. Okay, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Ashrei Yoshevetecha od yavelu chasela. Ashrei Hamshekach Lo. Ashrei Ham Shadonai Elohav. Tehillah leDavid. Elohai HaMelech. Va'avarecha Shemcha le'olam va'ed. Okay. You see the Tam on top of Shemcha? I'm going to start drawing on my screen now. Yeah, well, it's both of them together, right? Remember we saw last week, I mentioned to you that there's something like that looks like this, and then there's the diamond, but I can't really draw a diamond so well, right? Oh, that was not bad, right? It's this one. You see, this is one ta'am together.
It's one time.
It's one ta'am together. Even though it's two different symbols, it's considered one ta'am. The name of the ta'am is called, you can't, let me zoom in a little bit so that we can see it better. What's the name of the ta'am called? Do you remember, Abraham?
Ravia.
Ravia, almost. So this one is a Ravia by itself, but then this one together with it, when it comes together, it's called a Ravia Mugrash. Mugrash comes from the same word as Gerish. Remember when we were studying the ta'amim? Let me just pull up the ta'amim. Oh no, this is the wrong website. We're studying the ta'amim.
I'll get dressed.
And
I want to go back writing right after.
right, we were studying the ta'amim, and we remember this ta'am right here.
Getting it at 10:30.
Abraham, you remember this ta'am right here? No, remember this one? Azla Gerish. So the one that goes like this, right? This one is called the Gerish. Now this one, as Abraham correctly said, is a Ravia. So the diamond is a Ravia. And when you have the diamond together with a Gerish on the same word, we call it a Ravia Mugrash. Right? Mugrash means Gerish, right? Mugrash has the same, sounds same as Gerish, right? Very similar. So you call it Ravia Mugrash. Okay? So whenever you see this, it's a combination one. It's a Gerish. Whoa, I don't know what I just did. Okay, let's zoom out. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So whenever you see the Ravia with the Gerish, it's called a Ravia Mugrash. And the sound of the Ravia Mugrash that we make is right? Always like that. Now, many Pesukim have a Ravia Mugrash at the end of them. Many, not all, but many. And you'll notice Shimcha, the next pasuk, same thing. Shimcha, the next one, Veligdulato, the next one doesn't have it, right? The next one doesn't have it either. Doesn't have it. Oh, here we go again. Erech Apayim. The next one, Verahama, Vahasidecha. So you'll see it's like half have it, half don't have it. Okay, now I'll explain to you why some do and some don't, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Just know that whenever you see it, okay, the sound is right, like that. And it's important to notice that they come together. Let's do that one more time from Ashrei, from the beginning, and then we'll do new Pesukim right after this. Okay, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Ashrei Yosheveh Techa Od Yadelu Chasela Ashrei Ha'am Shekachah Lo Ashrei Ha'am She'Adonai Eloham V'Nimah LeDavid Arucha Elohai HaMelech Va'avarecha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed. Okay, perfect. Who wants to read the words of the next pasuk? Abraham? Okay. Well, Abraham will do this one, and then you'll do the one after that, okay? Without the ta'amim.
B'chol yom avartecha ve'ahala shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Great. So I just want to make one correction. So you see this word right here? Avarecheka. See the dot in the chaf makes it a ka. Just like any other time you see a dot in a chaf, that makes it a ka, right? Like over here, hadar kevod. You don't say hadar kevod, you say hadar kevod, because there's a dot in the chaf.
But I thought that there was no kaf sofit. There was only a kuf at the end of the word.
No, there is a chaf sofit, right? So there's a chaf sofit, and not only that, there's a kaf sofit also. So the kaf sofit is with the dot. The chaf sofit is like shimcha. That's a chaf sofit. Right, Shimcha, right? That's a chaf sofit. But when there's a dot, it becomes a kaf sofit, making it avarecheka. Got it? Abraham, got it? Okay, good. So now we're going to read this with Tamim. I'll read a few words, and then you two will repeat after me, okay? On three. I'm going to say a few words, you repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Bechol yom avarecheka. Repeat.
Bechol yom avarechecha.
Va'ahalela shimcha.
Va'ala shimcha.
Le'olam va'ed.
Le'olam va'ed.
One more time. Repeat after me. Bechol yom avarecheka.
Bechol yom avarechecha.
Va'ahalela shimcha.
Va'ala shimcha.
Le'olam va'ed.
Le'olam va'ed.
Very good. Let's do that all together. On three. Together. 1, 2, 3. Bechol yom avarecheka. Va'ahalela shimcha. Le'olam va'ed. Very good. Let's do that one more time. On three. 1, 2, 3. Bechol yom avarecheka. Va'ahalela shimcha. Le'olam va'ed. Excellent. Easy pasuk, no? Very easy pasuk. Good. Let's do the next one. Noam, can you read it for us? No, just the words. No squiggly, no anything.
Yadon Ashrei.
You can say Adonai.
Umhulan meod veligdulato
Right?
ein cheker.
Excellent. Amazing.
Kind of hard to read prayers without the time.
I know. It's much easier with the ta'amim, right?
No.
I know, right? So that's the whole point of the ta'amim, is to help you read it much easier. Okay, Noam, you read it beautifully. Let's do it with the ta'amim. I'll read a few words and you'll repeat after me, okay? Gadol Adonai.
Gadol Adonai.
Umhulal me'od.
Umhulal me'od.
Veligdulato.
Veligdulato.
En haker.
En cheker.
Do that again. Repeat after me. Gadol Adonai umhulal me'od.
Gadol Adonai umhulal me'od.
Veligdulato.
Veligdulato.
En haker.
En cheker.
One more time. Repeat after me, and then we'll do it together. Gadol Adonai umhulal me'od.
Gadol Adonai umhulal me'od.
Veligdulato.
Veligdulato.
En haker.
En cheker.
Perfect. Let's do it together on three. 1, 2, 3. Gadol Adonai umhulal me'od. Veligdulato. En haker. Amazing. Let's do that again together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gadol Adonai umhulal me'od. Veligdulato. En haker. Okay, now I know you all have a question. I know what your question is, Noam. And Abraham, maybe. I know your question is, there's a squiggly line here. How come you didn't do any fancy things with the squiggly line, with the zarka, right? You see the zarka?
Yeah.
Right? And in the Torah, we know when we have a zarka. Yeah, we do a whole thing with it. We do Vayikra Moshe, right? We do V'haya lachem. Exactly, several musical notes, exactly. And over here, I read it as if it's not even there. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ready to learn something in Tehillim?
Completely
Skipped over it, like as if it's not there.
Yeah.
You just erase it, right? Might as well just let's erase it here.
I didn't have a question.
You didn't have a question. Okay, I know Noam had the question though. It's not working to erase it, but it's as if it's not there. Yeah, there we go. We erased it. It's not there. Okay, so now.
I forgot about the big black dot.
It's okay. So now what do we do about this? We have a zarka. We're not saying anything. So remember how we said last week that the ta'amim for Tehillim are different than the ta'amim for the Torah, right? The ta'amim and the Torah, ta'ameh hamikra, we know that. And then the ta'amim for Tehillim are something we call ta'ameh emet, right? Why do we call it ta'ameh emet? Emet is because there are 3 books in the Tanakh that they have different ta'amim than all the other 21 books in the Tanakh, right? We know we have 24 books in the Tanakh, right? We have 24 books in the Tanakh. 21 of those books have the same ta'amim, the same system of ta'amim, the one that you're used to from the Torah, okay? But there are 3 books that have a different system of ta'amim, totally different. And one of those books is Tehillim, right? So Emet, let's just put it down. Let me write it on the screen. Emet, Aleph, Mem, Taf. Okay, Emet. Tehillim is for the Taf, Tehillim. The Aleph is Sefer Iyov. The book of Iyov also has these, we'll call them different ta'amim, right? They look differently. They look the same, but they're a little different. And the Mem is for Mishleh. So Iyov, Mishleh, and Tehillim go by a different system of ta'amim. Now when you see a zarka here, first of all,
that's a text.
oh, but it's hard. I don't know how to type in Hebrew. Yeah, I don't have little Hebrew letters. Yeah, but so these 3 books have a different system of ta'amim. They may look the same, but they don't function the same way. And so in the Torah, this is called the zarka, and in Tehillim, this is called a tzinor, right? A tzinor. Sadi, Nun, Lav, Resh. Tzinor. Right? My thing is not good, whatever. So it's a tzinor. When it's in the beginning of the word, it's called a tzinor. And when it's in the end of the word, it's called a tzinorit. Okay? Tzinor and tzinorit. Okay, so we're just going to put a slash there because sometimes it's tzinor and sometimes it's tzinorit. Now, a tzinor has no sound, like we just did. Gadol, there's no extra sound, there's no extra anything, right? Tzinor, there's no extra sound. A tzinorit, when we get to one, it has very unique sound. It's a very cool sound, actually. So let's remember, tzinor, which is in the beginning of the word, no sound. Okay? Like we have here, tzinor, beginning of the word.
Just something else there for nothing.
Nothing, it's just there for nothing, exactly. Why it's there, I don't know. Nobody knows, maybe, I don't know. But it's there, but we don't make a sound for it. When it's a tzinorit, and it's in the end of the word, let me see if I can find one really quickly. Let me see very fast. I don't see one very quickly. No, none of these have it. None of the Tehillim in the Pesuke deZimra have it.
The word? What's like the sound of it?
What's the sound of it? Like that. When we get to one, you'll see it. But anyway, that's why we have the zarka, but it's really called the tzinor, and the tzinor doesn't make any sound. So I just want to review what we just said. We have 21 books in the Tanakh. They follow Ta'ameh HaMikra. We have 3 books in the Tanakh. They follow Ta'ameh Emet. Right? What are the 3 books? Ta'ameh Emet. Aleph is for Iyov. The mem is for Mishle, and the top is for Tehillim. Exactly. So these three books, they follow a different system called Ta'ameh Emet, and the other 21 books follow Ta'ameh HaMikra like we know it. Okay. And so in the Ta'ameh HaMikra, this is a zarka and it has a sound, and in the Ta'ameh Emet, this is not a zarka, it's called a sinor, right? A sinor, and it doesn't have a sound in Tehillim. Okay? Let's do that again. Let's read Gadol again, and then we'll go to the next pasuk. Okay? Together on three. 1, 2, 3. Gadol Adonai Hulal Me'od Veligdulato En Hekev. Abraham, you want to read the next pasuk for us without ta'amim? Okay, take it. Yeah, perfect.
Dor ledor yishabach ma'asecha v'gvuratecha yagidu.
Perfect. I'm going to say a few words, and you will repeat after me.
I remember this from school.
You remember this from school, but they don't teach it to you with the same sound that we're doing,
That's
right?
the only pasuk that I remember from Ashrei that I actually do every day
Really?
in school.
That's funny. But anyway, after we study Ashrei, you're going to know Ashrei perfectly, right? Okay, I'll read a couple of words, and then you'll repeat after me. Dor ledor.
Dor ledor
Yeshabach ma'asecha.
yishabach ma'asecha
Ugvurotecha yagidu.
v'gvuratecha yagidu.
Let's do that again. Dor ledor.
Dor ledor
Yeshabach ma'asecha.
yishabach ma'asecha
Ugvurotecha yagidu.
v'gvuratecha yagidu.
Okay, one more time. Dor ledor yeshabach ma'asecha.
Dor ledor yishabach ma'asecha
Ugvurotecha yagidu.
v'gvuratecha yagidu.
Perfect. Let's do that together on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dor ledor yeshabach ma'asecha. Ugvurotecha yagidu. One more time. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Dor ledor yeshabach ma'asecha. Ugvurotecha yagidu. So notice now that this pasuk that we just did does not have the Raviyah Mugrash that we've seen in previous pasukim, right? Previous pasukim, we saw every pasuk has the Raviyah Mugrash at the end of it. Veligdulato Shimcha, right? They all end with the Raviyah Mugrash. This pasuk doesn't have it, so we don't say Ugvurotecha. We don't do that. We just read it. Ugvurotecha yagidu, right? We just end it off like that. No Raviyah Mugrash. So it's interesting to note that. Okay, Noam, you want to read the next pasuk for us?
Ada kevod hodecha v'divrei niflotecha hasicha.
Good, perfect.
Hasicha.
Asiha, good, perfect. Is it asiha or asiha?
Huh?
So it's asiha because the ma'amid is under the sin. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
The ma'amid is under the sin, so we say asiha. Okay, asiha. You see that, Abraham? The ma'amid under the sin, so we say asiha. Okay, I'll read a couple of words and you repeat after me, okay? Hadar kevod hodecha.
Hadar kevod hodecha
V'divrei nifleotecha asiha.
v'divrei
niflotecha hasicha.
Let's do that again. Hadar kevod hodecha.
Hadar kevod hodecha
ודברי נפלאותיך שיחה. One more time. I know it's hard words, this one. Hadar kevod hodecha. ודברי נפלאותיך שיחה. Perfect. Let's do that all together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hadar kevod hodecha. ודברי נפלאותיך שיחה. Amazing. Let's do that one more time. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Hadar kevod hodecha. ודברי נפלאותיך שיחה. One more time. One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hadar kevod hodecha. ודברי נפלאותיך שיחה. Let's read it from the beginning. Let's read all the Pesuke together, okay? From Ashrei. On 3. 1. You could read it from the book if it's easier for you. No. You like it here better, right? No problem.
Because all this, the Pesukim are separated. So
Oh, okay.
Less
confusing. No problem. You got it. Ready? On 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Ashrei yosher betecha. Yalelu chasela. Ashrei ha'am shechalo. Ashrei ha'am she'adonai Elah leDavid. Avram Elohai hamelech. V'avarech shemcha le'olam va'ed. Bechol yom avarecheka. Va'ahalel shemcha le'olam va'ed. Gadol Adonai u'mulam me'od. Ve'ligdulato en heker. Dor ledor yeshabach ma'asecha. Urotecha yagidu. Hadar kevod hodecha. ודברי נפלאותיך אשיחה. Amazing. Everybody did an excellent job today. You guys were all amazing. Okay, let's keep practicing. Have a great Rosh Hashanah, and I'll see you next week, Sunday. All right, Abraham?
Sunday? Next week.
Next week, Sunday. Don't be late. See you then. Bye.
Bye.